Hey guys, so this is Night of the Batman. I'm Alex.
I'm Amanda.
And we are here to review episode. I don't remember the number. Which episode was it? Episode
7?
I think whatever.
7.
Anyway, I'll put it in the description. But it's called Dark Night of the Soul, I think, and this is the first time we mentioned that. And the only reason I mentioned that is because I love that title, because of course, I think it's spelled like with a K.
Mm-hmm.
And she's eating. Did you want to get into the plot summary, or did we want to go ahead and recommend it? We definitely recommend this, at least for me. This is a great episode. It's really ramping up before I think it gets to the big moment. It's kind of like the build up.
Yeah, I personally think that there are so many little plot details that were dropped off earlier, and now they're coming to fruition.
Culminating.
Yes.
Yeah.
To fruition is another way to say that.
Yeah, no, I was just wanting to use big words too. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah. And so it's so good. I can dive into the plot summary if you would like.
Yeah, so spoilers from this point. Go watch it. Come back here, listen to us. And that means YouTube, Ben. I know you don't watch the episodes, though. So there we got our obligatory reference to Ben out of the way.
Okay, so it opens up, and there, does it open up on Harvey doing his video, or does it open up on the gang trying to go find Turner, or trying to figure out what to do about Turner?
Oh, they were arguing about, basically, Turner wouldn't have left us behind.
Oh, yeah, it opens up on Stephanie, being
She's
how
pissed.
How could y'all leave him? And Duella's oh, don't let me in with them. I'm in the choir. You preach to them.
Oh, that was a good line. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, well, I don't think she said it like that, but she was I'm in the choir.
Yeah.
I preach to those, I don't remember what she called them, but...
Yeah. Anyway.
Right. So Stephanie and Duella are on the same page for the first time ever. And so they decide that they have to find the, what's the mineral called?
Electrum.
Yeah, they have to find the Electrum before the other people, so they have a bargaining chip.
Yeah.
So, they start trying to look at the map. They go. They see that it's a site that one of the companies that they use to launder the court's money is digging at, and they're what are the odds? So then we also get Harvey doing a video explaining that he's innocent and that he's been losing time and he doesn't know.
Yeah, basically making a case that he
after we get this after he has the blood tested.
Yeah.
That was on him when he woke up.
Yeah, so he says just put in further evidence, basically.
Yeah, and then we get Turner talking to Mr. March.
Yeah, he's tied up to a chair in Wayne Manor.
Yep, and Lincoln is stabs him.
Yeah, with the drugged blade.
Yep, and so he starts to hallucinate. Then we go back, and they're looking at the map again, and they realize that the mineral isn't where they think it is, that it's connected to one of the other paintings, which was a very famous skyline of Gotham.
Yeah.
And then it's under this particular building. So they go looking there, find it. You've got Harvey explaining to the camera that he is losing time, and that while if his body was physically present, his mind was not. There was something else inside of him.
Right.
You see Turner alone in his house, and he's screaming. He's this isn't real. I know you're watching me, Lincoln. This isn't real. Ah. Then you see him with his biological parents, and they're telling him how proud they are of him, and then they're why didn't you revenge us? Why didn't you figure out who killed us? Why didn't Batman do it?
Yeah.
And then you realize it's Lincoln trying to persuade him.
Mm-hmm.
So the Gotham Knights find the what is it?
Electrum.
Find the Electrum.
You better call it plutonium or something.
Yeah. They're cool. They go back. They're okay, we're gonna trade it. And they're no, let's not do that. Duella tries to run off with it. Carrie's we got a better idea. So they 3D print and color paint a fake to try to
wood or something.
I don't remember what.
It was something that they did something to make it look similar to the thing.
Yeah, and so they're we're gonna trade this for it. And they're the Court of Owls don't need to live forever. We don't want to, whatever. So they go in, try to save Turner. like Turner comes to, they're like, become the Talon.
Well, what I found interesting is that like he was like untie me, and then like Lincoln was like, I'm no match for you. Like you would take me down because like he even like puts down his son, saying like he's not even as strong as you and stuff like that. Maybe it's the orphan in you, but I found that interesting that like Lincoln seems like he's formidable, but like he knows that like it's almost like kid Bruce Wayne, like it very much with like the guilt trip thing and everything with his parents, and also with that scene, there's a scene, there's a scene with like Court of Owls where like Bruce meets his parents and they're all old and stuff in the maze. It's like a hallucination, but they like morph and change into like bat-looking things, not bat-looking things, owl-looking things, and an owl comes out of their mouth. I thought that's what was going to happen. I'm like, oh, are they going to go there? But they didn't. I get it. They got a budget. It is what it is.
Instead, they have him, like, basically, like, the bats just descend on him.
Yeah, which was still cool.
Yeah, which is very, Batman origin.
Yeah, I like Turner. He's like blonde Bruce Wayne.
I love Turner.
Yeah.
He is my baby.
We get some shipping stuff, too.
Yes! So, apparently, like, Harper's by, Avi. So, Cullen thinks
obvious?
Harper... Yeah.
Okay, have they hinted at that before?
Yeah.
Okay, I must have missed it.
So Cullen thinks Harper likes Stephanie. And they even called it, what was it? Sharper.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sarah's here too.
Because the Girly Pops like worked together to figure out where they had Turner, which was Wayne Manor.
I like when you say that.
What? Girly Pops?
Yeah.
Yeah. I call everybody Girly Pop.
Yeah.
I have a little blonde. Never mind.
Anyway.
We're not going to talk about my wolf child.
Yeah. Anyway.
So the Girly Pops work together, and like so, they go. Duella has a backup plan for if they don't want to trade the Electra for
Electrum. Yeah.
Electrum. Oh, sorry. When I hear that, I just think Carmen Electra.
It's okay. Let's just keep moving.
Anyway, for Turner, right? Yeah. So she's like, "We'll trade you this for Turner," and he's like, "If you don't want to, I'm just gonna blow us all up." So she has like a bomb jacket where she's just like she's ready to pull everything. She's like has no fucks.
Full Dark Knight moment
band.
with the Joker. Yeah.
Oh no, the line, "I don't care about people. I care about Turner."
That was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
She squealed.
I did.
Yeah.
I was like, ah! So anyway, I'm a shipper. Like, I want people to be happy and in love. So then Lincoln March just takes the little Talon knife and, like, slices Turner's throat.
Yeah.
And he's like, heal him with it. And give it to me, and you can go. And she's, like, freaking out because she has the fake. And he's like, oh, you see, maybe you aren't really the Joker's daughter because he would have had a backup plan, or words to that effect. And then Carrie comes in, she's like, her backup plan didn't fit in her jacket. And she, like, holds up the actual one, and she fixes Turner. They get Turner away, they give it to Lincoln, and they leave. They get back. Turner and Stephanie have a moment where they're, like, talking. Harper sees it. Harper gets all sad, but they don't know that Harper gets sad. And because, like, Stephanie literally said that Turner's like her brother. So then we see Cullen trying to make Carrie feel better because Carrie feels so guilty for giving them the Electrum.
Yes.
And
do you want me to just say it whenever it gets to that part?
It's fine.
Okay.
And Cullen is like, you did the right thing. Like, Turner's alive because of you. She's like, yeah, but how many lives did I have to sacrifice? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, just classic hero stuff.
Which is why I don't think I'd be a very good hero, because I don't care. I'm going to prioritize people I care about over everybody else. Like,
it's the train debate, like the classic train debate of, like, do you... Like, there's the person, someone you care about on one track, and then, like, a bunch of random people. Yeah, trolley.
Dude,
yeah.
That is not a problem. You save the person you care about. I'm sorry. Like... And
we know which one you would pick. Yeah.
Aaron Yeager Kinney. I digress.
Anyway.
Anyway, you have that scene, and Cullen's like trying to be like, no, you did the right thing, everybody downstairs will agree you did the right thing. And then we go to Turner and his girlfriend Duella, and she has all of her bomb strings are like tangled up, and she's trying to get them untangled, and he like offers to help, and it's very like you can cut the tension with a knife. And she's like, "Oh, you help everybody untangle their explosives, or am I like your first?" And he's like, "Well, my life's gotten more interesting since you've been in it." And then they're gonna kiss, and then he gets sick.
Yeah, like, because he says something about, like, was it basically like a Duella or Duella motivation thing? She's like, no, just you, like, kind of thing. Like, she just did it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And then we cut to the scene with Harvey finishing up his little, like, video thing. And then it shows that there are 2 saved new videos, and it's Harvey's other side talking to him. Yes,
that was so good.
And I'm just like, ooh. And he's like, "You think you're a killer, Harvey Dent? You're not a killer." And I need to know. I'm so excited for Two-Face.
Need to know what?
I need to know why he said that Harvey's not a killer.
Yeah, I didn't really even think about that. That's interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I noticed that a lot of interpretations of even when I did my Batman fan film, that was like a prequel, I did like a gravelly voice, because that's like what a lot of people will do with like the Two-Face voice, but his was just normal. And I mean, maybe when he gets transformed, it'll be more gravelly, like you never know. But like, I was like, oh, interesting. It's just his voice, and this other side seems more playful kind of thing. And like, you know, normal Harvey's very like, by the book, so serious, always looks tired all the time, basically. But then the other one looks different.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He looked unhinged.
Yeah,
he looked like he had not slept in weeks. Which, to be fair, Misha Collins, we love him. Hated Castiel, love Misha. I blame Tumblr. What?
He seems like a genuinely nice person in real life, though.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Our friend is here with us.
Off mic.
And she just, like, when I was like, hated Castiel, love Misha.
I think I fell off at the same, because I remember that scene where, like, there was a lightning flash or something, and you saw, like, the angel wings and shadow, like, behind them.
Like
I remember that shot.
The whole, like, sorry, this is a completely tangential. I'm gonna rein it back.
Welcome to Night of Supernatural.
Anyway, I like that Carrie is kind of coming in to be a superhero on her own.
Yeah.
I like that the Gotham Knights are like very much taking on this role of like almost like not I want to say superhero. I want to be like more like anti-heroes. Although I feel actually I don't want to say superhero because that is a misnomer because they do not have powers. Therefore, they are not superheroes.
Misnomer.
They are just misnomer, like a false name.
Misnomer. But anyway, sorry. Anyway, keep going. My bad.
They don't have superpowers, so therefore they are simply heroes or vigilantes.
Yeah, anyway.
They're not superheroes.
And then, like, I think, like, Colin said something about, something about, Book of Batman or something. It's like, well, maybe it could be the Book of Robin, like make your own way kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think that that's really cool.
I still wish that, like, because other than the Talon thing, like, she's the only suit in the show. And I kind of wish, like, I don't know if there's going to be another season, but, like, I kind of wish that, like, they would, like, upgrade it maybe a bit more. I know they upgraded the goggles. I know this is, like, a show that's on, like, the cheaper side, but I kind of wish they would at least, you know, at the bare minimum, just give, like, an R. Like, just put, like, an R right there for Robin. Like, that's all you got to do.
I think she had an R at one point.
Maybe it's just too subtle, but, like, the goggles, I actually preferred the other goggles.
Oh, I didn't. They were horrendous.
No, just because it reminded me more of the comics, like, because they were green, and, like, Carrie Kelly's goggles, or like she just wears like glasses or like almost like sunglasses, but they're like green in the comics, so it just reminded me more of that. But yeah, and then I think I was thinking about this with like the Electrum. I think that they're gonna get the body of that Talon and just like rub it right there and just put the head back on that dude.
I don't know. He may have been dead for too long.
Oh, is that how that works? Did they establish that?
I don't know, but he died. He actually killed the Talon, which, by the way, they were making a big deal about. They were like, oh, you enjoyed killing the Talon, right? Like, it was easy, right? You did something Batman couldn't do. And he's like, I think, like, because the Talon isn't really alive, though. It's like a zombie.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like undead can come back, right?
Yeah. So, like, my thing is that, like, if he did kill him, which good for him. Like, he didn't actually kill a person.
Yeah, he's
at
already
that point,
dead.
Yeah, the Talon's already dead. The Talon was no longer a person. It was an abomination.
Right. But yeah, I can't wait. I don't know if they're going to keep going, like how much more episodes we're going to get. Because I think it was canceled, so they might just keep dumping them every week until it's just like naturally over.
That would be so sad. I really hope it did not actually get canceled because it's so good. People who aren't receiving it well, I don't understand. What more do you want?
Well, my thing is that people are judging it for what they want it to be versus what the show is. You have to accept the show for what it is, and a lot of it takes a lot from like Scott Snyder's stuff, and not like a disrespectful way. Like it incorporates a lot of that story in there, and also does its own thing. And sometimes when shows do that, it's not as good. But this show seems to pull it off. Like there are obviously some things where I'm like, I wouldn't have made that choice, but for the most part, like they stay close enough to the books to where it's still like really cool, and it's also original. Like it's not completely just that the whole time.
Yeah, I thought it was actually like, I think objectively it's very pleasant. Like I like it.
Yeah, it's really ramping up. I feel like each episode gets better, and I feel like a lot of people just watch the first one and just decide, oh, I don't like this, and oh, I'm just going to trash this online. Like some people before a show comes out or a movie or anything, and I have to be careful about this with myself too. They'll decide how they feel about like a certain kind of content, and there will be nothing that can basically waver them from that, or they'll hear something online and that's just their opinion now. Like they let the internet basically make up their mind for them without having like an original thought about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so unless you had anything else, I think that's it.
Nope, I'm good.
Yep, this has been one of the shorter ones, but it's all right. Ben, watch the show, and everybody else, keep watching Gotham Knights and listening to the show, and we will see you guys next time. I'm Alex.
I'm Amanda.
See you guys.